I had a friend in school. I always used to think straight, but my friend always thought in reverse, acted in reverse, and looked for smart X and shortcuts in life. All of us have this one friend who is like that, who is opposite of us. We used to have a wonderful time together. I would always take the long route to studies, and he would always take the shortcut. Sometimes he would find others who could do his homework, or sometimes he would pay to get his work finished as well. Even exams were always a game for him, where he could show his skills of clearing these exams without studying. It was fun to be around him. I, on the other hand, was very straight with my work. Because I could not find shortcuts and act smart, I decided to work instead. I'm sure a lot of you are also the same kind. I would spend hours and days doing my work, and even then, many times, I scored less than my friend. But I wasn't ashamed of it or anything. I did what I could, he did what he could. Now, fast forward to today. One advantage of not taking shortcuts for me was that I wasn't afraid of taking new challenges. I knew that I will either pass or fail, that was it. I did my work, and if I failed in a new challenge, I moved on. It was not a conscious decision, but something that happened automatically in my life just because I did my own work. On the other hand, my friend was always looking for a way around to get things done. Where he could, he would outshine others, and where he couldn't, he wouldn't even participate. It was a simple rule for him to find what works and do well in it through his smart moves. One day, we were sitting and talking about our experiences in life so far. Both of us had done a lot of things, but he regretted one thing. Because he did not study on his own and always relied on others for his work, he had lost a road, the road to success through education. And he had gained another road, the road to success through business. Now that he did well in his business, he said to me, I'm always working for money. I sometimes hate it. I wish I also worked for something bigger in life. I wish I could have a larger purpose. He could go on holidays, he could buy fancy cars and houses, but he felt that life could be more than this. But he didn't know how to get there. Shortcuts were not helping him. I, on the other hand, had the mental freedom to do anything I wanted. I would either succeed or fail, but I knew how to do anything at all. That is the power of a well functioning brain. Something similar happens in RBI exam or any other highly competitive government exam or any other exam as well, especially government exams. There are many students who would think, how can I get it done faster with less effort? It's a good thinking to be smart, there's nothing wrong with in it, but if this thinking comes in the way of working hard, it can backfire. These students then find it difficult to sit and do the grind work, and you cannot escape the grind work completely. On the other hand, there is also another kind of student who is always focused on hard work. So much that this student forgets that smart work can also reduce effort and get the same results. This is also a kind of shortcut, a shortcut where the student is doing everything in the same way, not applying his mind that there can also be other smarter ways of completing a new challenge. It's a shortcut where the mind stops innovating. As an RBI aspirant, it's important to understand and then stay away from these shortcuts. As this year ends, I want to take you on a journey to the most common shortcuts I have seen in my teaching experience, so that if you are following any of them, you can stop doing it right away. Let's get on with those shortcuts one by one. Firstly, following the same methods of studying that you learned in school and college. This is the biggest and the most dangerous shortcuts of all. दिखने में ये लॉन्ग कट की तरह लग रहा है, but reality में शॉर्टकट है. We were taught certain ways of studying and writing exams, ways of making notes in school and college. हमें लगता है वो ही सही हैं और कोई तरीका है ही नहीं, या फिर हमें क्योंकि वो आता है तो वो ही करते हैं. The reality is that success rate here is so low that you need to be very, very organized so that you can remember everything that you read. You can apply it and replicate it in the exam hall. For that to happen, the ways of note making, ways of revision, ways of studying, they need to change. Now the difficult part is to identify what change. और उसके लिए मैं रेगुलरली बात करता ही रहता हूँ यूट्यूब पे. But the shortcut here, that is what I want to talk about, is to continue with the same ways of studying. इसलिए सबसे पहला शॉर्टकट जो आपको छोड़ना होगा वो ये है कि नोट्स बनाने के न्यू तरीके सीखिए, पढ़ने के न्यू तरीके सीखिए, रिवाइज करने के, टेस्ट लिखने के, इनके स्मार्टर एंड मॉडर्न वेज को अडॉप्ट करोगे तो सक्सेस जल्दी मिलेगी. That's it with the first shortcut. The second major shortcut that I have witnessed is Telegram. It's the next big shortcut that is ruining many students' lives. Telegram से होता क्या है मैं बताता हूँ. एक स्टूडेंट ने आज डिसाइड किया कि आरबीआई की प्रिपरेशन करनी है. उसके दोस्त ने बोला टेलीग्राम का एक ग्रुप ज्वाइन कर ले. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं वहाँ पे, तेरे डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाएंगे. When this new student joined the Telegram group, उस ग्रुप में कुछ फ्री पीडीएफ्स मिल गई और कुछ उसके जैसे एस्पिरेंट्स की फ्री एडवाइस भी मिल गई. स्टूडेंट ने पढ़ाई स्टार्ट कर दी ये सोच के कि पहले ये पढ़ लेता हूँ, ग्रुप पे मिला है तो रेलेवेंट होगा ही, फिर आगे देखूंगा. 2 महीने के बाद पता लगा कि ये पीडीएफ्स तो रेलेवेंट थी ही नहीं. लेट्स से ईएसआई की सिलेबस की पीडीएफ्स थी जो एग्जाम के लिए उतना रेलेवेंट नहीं है जितना और चीज़ें हैं. एग्जाम में ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट तो कुछ और ही. ऐसे करते करते 5-6 महीने वेस्ट हो गए. अब स्क्रैच से ऑर्गेनाइज तरीके से स्टार्ट करना और भी मुश्किल है बिकॉज यू ऑलरेडी गॉट इनटू द साइकिल. दैट्स व्हाई आई से मेंटेन डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम इन्फ्लुएंस ऑन टेलीग्राम. ज्वाइन करो, टाइम पास करना है करो, बट डोंट गेट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड ऑन टेलीग्राम. Let's talk about the third shortcut. The third shortcut in RBI exam is reading through half the syllabus and expecting to get double the marks. Students, आप लोग ही बताओ, ऐसा कहीं पॉसिबल है कि पढ़ा आधा हो और नंबर डबल आ जाएं? कंटेंट रीजनिंग में ये सबसे ज़्यादा होता है. हम पढ़ते ही नहीं सारे टॉपिक्स और एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि कट ऑफ क्लियर हो जाए क्योंकि हमने कट ऑफ के बराबर क्वेश्चंस किए थे या फिर टॉपिक्स कवर किए थे. किसी स्टूडेंट ने एग्जाम से 2 मंथ्स पहले प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट की हो तो चलता है, ये वाली टेक्निक चलती है. बट 8 महीने, 10 महीने, 12 महीने पहले ये प्लानिंग चल रही है कि कौन सा टॉपिक छोड़ना है, ये नहीं कि कौन सा पढ़ना है. सो इफ यू स्टार्टिंग नाउ और हैव ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड, प्लीज कवर द एंटायर सिलेबस. सिलेबस इज एट द कोर ऑफ एनी एंड एवरी एग्जाम इंक्लूडिंग आरबीआई. दूर से लगता है कि सब करंट अफेयर्स है, बट ऐसा नहीं है. सिलेबस नहीं कवर करोगे तो कभी भी एग्जाम क्लियर नहीं होगा, चाहे कितना ही करंट अफेयर्स आप पढ़ लो. Let's talk about the fourth and last shortcut. The last shortcut in this and many other exams that I see is that we don't write tests the way exam is going to be and then we expect कि exam में हम फोड़ देंगे. ऐसा कैसे होगा आप ही बताओ. Once you're done with half the syllabus of every subject or any subject every week, if you're not testing yourself for at least 3 hours, then you will know everything probably, but performance नहीं आएगी exam में. So organize your time well. Every week, 1 day only for taking tests, for answer writing and checking your own performance. With ChatGPT, checking your own performance has become even easier. So this was my list of all the major shortcuts that I think can break your career. As this year ends, put a stop to your shortcut mindset also. Remember, a combination of smart work and hard work is what you need to crack this exam, nothing else. All the best.